Hey, what's good, Scorpio? Welcome in. General reading, take what resonates, leave the rest. I hope that this brings you some sort of confirmation, clarification, and validation to what you are going through, what you've been questioning within yourself. Let's see what we have for Scorpio. Spirit, what do we have for Scorpio for all viewers and cross watchers? Where is the recent past energy? Nine of Swords, some sort of despair, some sort of anxiety. Is this going to work out? Am I in the right path, the right course, the right choice, the right decision? There's something that you're contemplating or that you were contemplating. I feel like this could be regarding, have something to do with some sort of belief system that is being, I don't want to say dismantled because that's a bit harsh, but that's being uncovered, that holds maybe limiting beliefs. The Lyrans, okay, could be significant with the red hair here. Or someone is finding something out about you, about your innocence, Scorpio, or you're finding out something about someone's innocence and you're kind of stuck in despair. You see how their hands are in their face, like, I can't believe it. What did I do? 1:44 on the clock. What's the current energy for Scorpio? What's the current energy for Scorpio, Spirit? Maybe someone's stuck in bed and they can't get out of bed. We have the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarian energy. This is like black cat energy, standing in your power. Sunflowers can be significant. New beginning underneath the deck, taking that leap of faith, where someone feels like a fool. Someone abused their power because this is the current energy. So someone's standing in their power. But because of the recent past energy, it's someone made a mistake. Someone's second, someone judged somebody maybe too quickly. Maybe someone judged somebody as a fool, or maybe someone, um, yeah. So what I'm getting is someone feels like a fool because they thought that they were more powerful, or something to do with their power. What's the near future energy? Celebrating. So there is good news, or this is overconsumption. I'm getting, oof, okay. Overconsumption. This could have been up to 3 people, and it could have been like a blonde, a redhead, and a brunette. That could be significant. Let's get more into this. Clarify the Nine of Swords to the Queen of Wands, trusting your intuition, a high priestess. Yeah, maybe they did this to a high priestess and they didn't know. Or you're the high priestess. Like, flip the script, Scorpio. Take it as it resonates to your situation. This is Piscean energy here. Someone did something to a high priestess and they didn't know the power that this high priestess was holding. This high priestess is black cat energy. Or you're clearing some sort of worry. Something is becoming very black and white. To trust your intuition, to speak your truth. You see how this high priestess in this card, she's wearing a cross. Okay, so this could have to do with beliefs. I'm getting, as I was picking up before, like some sort of spiritual limiting beliefs. And now this high priestess taught this Queen of Wands a lesson, or this Queen of Wands taught this high priest a lesson, or priestess a lesson. Conflict. So there is some sort of resolution regarding this conflict. I feel like this is an internal confliction. This is maybe someone abusing their power, studying someone, not realizing that maybe something that they projected out onto somebody, all the while that it was a high priestess in training, a high priestess in the making, Aquarius energy under the deck, healing the star. And now this person is becoming aligned with their gifts and abilities. But you must remain in your position of power, of authenticity. Maybe it's because this person is so beautiful. Okay. It's like looks can be deceiving, I'm getting. Never judge a book by its cover. What's the overall arching energy? Three of Swords, heartache, pain, betrayal, the clearing of illusion, breaking open underneath the deck, an apology coming in. So someone wants to come in and apologize, or this is you, yeah, for being shady, for causing some sort of death in someone's life. Scorpio, here you are showing up in your reading. A death to a relationship, a soulmate connection where they were out in the cold, or you put someone out in the cold, playing with someone's energy, playing with someone's work. And now there's some sort of shame or regret. And now you are learning to master your emotions. Maybe you did this out of jealousy, out of envy. And you're coming to this realization because you thought there was something sneaky about this person or situation, or this person thought this about you, Scorpio. Take it how it resonates. And they were too quick to celebrate over some, thinking that they had some sort of victory over you, or you had some sort of victory over someone else. But this person is a high priestess. Or maybe someone was working with a high priestess to cause some sort of confliction. We have 3-3. So this is mastery, mastering the pain and turning it into purpose, which is the alchemy. Learning, because the Five of Wands could also be the adept in the card. Okay, it's not only confliction or conflict or drama or chaos. It can be, but it's also learning how to fight, learning how to fight the spiritual wars and spiritual battles. All because there was some sort of disappointment, some sort of heartache. I was going to say heart failure. So maybe now someone's going through some sort of heart failure, and that could be the repercussions of what they tried to do to this either high priestess or this Queen of Wands, this black cat energy. Maybe this person thought that they had this upper hand over you, Scorpio, because they saw you as this Queen of Wands, like very pretty, very mysterious in your aesthetic, that black cat kind of energy. But underneath it all, you are a high priestess, and you were learning how to balance your heart being broken and turning it into some sort of victory. And someone tried to interfere with that, Scorpio. And now they want to come in and apologize for their shitty, sneaky behavior because they think that they caused some sort of ending, but really it was a rebirth. It was to your rise. And now it's bringing you right into the hands of a soulmate, of a union. And now this person is going to feel left out in the cold because they played with you. They tried to play with your work, I'm getting, tried to shame you, tried to embarrass your work. All the while, Scorpio, you remained and stood in your power. Here you are, the King of Cups, as a very mature, evolved individual, very enlightened individual. with wisdom to share and wisdom to guide and lead for others. Virgo energy with the Hermit here, cutting through the illusion and speaking the truth, knowing that you have options, that you're not really worried, that you stand your guard and you stand up for what you believe in and you speak your truth anyways, because there is a match that's coming in and wants to build a foundation, or this is you balancing the yin and the yang energy, the masculine and the feminine energy. And that's what you had to learn as the adept, as the student. That's why you had to have your heart broken so you could step into your divine feminine energy to learn how to nurture yourself back into health. And you will be celebrating in the near future that whatever this person or situation tried to do to you fell flat. And whatever regret that you were holding on to in the past, it's time to let go. It's time to learn your intuition and stand in your power and learn and become who you are, who you're meant to be. Stepping into your alchemical phase of transcendence. When we ascend, we don't rise. We come down into our body. We unite with our body. We align mind, body, soul. And then we expand outward because it's the vessel that holds the soul. So it's not like we're rising up in frequency, but it's not a literal ascending, like ascending out of the body. And this is what you learned. And this is what you learned through this heartbreak. And it's unfortunate that we have to have our heart broken to fix our vision. But you've mastered something. You're standing in your power. When this person or situation thought that they had some sort of power over you because they thought that their beliefs were right. And that's the sign of true wisdom. When someone is shown that their beliefs hold some sort of limitation, that they are able to then pivot their belief and change the narrative or expand into self introspection after the proof has been shown instead of staying ignorant. And that's where maybe the confliction arised within this person and they tried to do more, do the most over you and try to cause you some sort of Three of Swords. But meanwhile, you're going to be celebrating with the Three of Cups. What's an overall arching energy? Wow, we have three. Okay, that's fitting. Healing lack. Affirm that you have enough. You do enough. You are enough. I have all I need. Indeed, you do, Scorpio. Step into the depths of who you are and see the blessed growth. Stay firmly rooted in your intentions and reach for the sky. I nurture my dreams. You remained in your stance, the Seven of Wands energy. You remained rooted. Like again, like the looks can be deceiving. They saw this beautiful face of yours. They saw this aesthetic of you, Scorpio, but they didn't know how deep your roots went. And they underestimated your power and your abilities. And now while you were learning, you taught them something and you caused them or this situation of Three of Swords. And then we have heavenly embrace. You will never lose your way, for all paths will lead you home. My angels guide me. You are divinely protected, Scorpio. You are in a beautiful transformation and you are going to be celebrating very soon. Trust and believe that you are guided and protected. Create healthy boundaries and guard against doubt and fear. I hold my sacred space. No one can penetrate your beliefs unless you allow them to, unless you give over permission and you give over your control, but you are stepping into your power. You are blessed beyond in what you are able to see because you are being rooted deep. What's that saying? Deep roots don't fear the wind. And that's exactly what you taught this person or what you have learned through this process. I wish you love wherever the day may find you. Like, share, subscribe, drop a comment down below. 15:15 on the clock, Scorpio. Much love.